First of all, for Dave Collins, Charlotte Hornets, Mason and Rice at the forwards. Vlade Divac in the middle. David Wesley and Bobby Phils are their guards. Oh, the Chicago Bulls. Pippen and Kukoc, Dennis Rodman in the middle. Ron Harper and Michael Jordan are the guards.
Different hairdo than Jordan shows. I mean, than Rodman shows in that picture, Tom.
He's got that Tiger look now. We talked about that last game, about born the year of the Tiger.
Well,
looks like they're all loading up for us.
What's coming up here?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to cover up my water.
Getting some letters down from people who want some of that magic dust.
I know
I'm glad it's the end of the season. Okay, he's ready. He's ready. He is R-E-D-Y.
There's the magic dust. Let's get a little bit on you right there.
Yeah.
You know what? The back is doing good. It's the front that I'm worried about.
I'm not getting gray.
I know.
Let's take a look at number 41, Glenn Rice.
January 21st at Chicago, Glenn Rice, 10 points. He was 4 of 18 from the field and 6 rebounds. Now look at the quote. He said, I let the Bulls and the arena get to me. Well, guess what? He did the same thing in game 1, and that's just what he talked about that arena and how it bothered him. Our officials, Joey Crawford, Eddie Rush, and Ted Bernhardt. Wesley with it in the backcourt. John, do you expect these guys, you see the shooting in the playoffs the same, regular season, Charlotte a little better than the Bulls. Do you expect them to go right down to Mason and try and establish him early, John?
Yep.
Something they just have not been able to do all season against the Bulls. And Dennis gets the first rebound.
That's what they wanted to do. He's one of their team leaders, very vocal team leader, Mason, and they wanted to get him down low on Dennis, which they did, but he missed the shot.
MJ with Mason on him. Rice came around, kind of swung at the ball. Michael turns and looks. And a little toe-raised jump shot that wouldn't fall. Vlade Divac with the rebound. And again, they go right down to Mason. The Bulls are not going to double team until they feel it's a necessity. He kicks it out. The runner is very short. Scotty right there for the rebound. Bobby Phils missed that bad. Hit for three.
But, you know, you would think Michael will come out very strong.
Wesley gets it to Phils, who missed it. Rebound loose. There they go right away. Vlade Divac will get a double technical foul on Dennis and Vlade. Right away, that started. And Joey Crawford jumped on it immediately. So let the record show that less than 2 minutes into the game, we have 2 technical fouls called.
They started to say is that, you know, Michael will come out strong and be ready for this thing. They need somebody else to really help him in this first quarter.
Well, see, somebody like Tony is a perfect candidate for that as he throws it. Gets it right back. Missed the layup on a roll, and I think he could have just gone up and maybe even dunked that. But he missed that badly. Still no score. A minute and a half gone in the first period.
By this time Sunday, Charlotte was up by about 8 points.
Yeah. Vlade Divac kicks it to the corner. Wesley fakes the 3. 9 on the shot clock. Divac with a jumper. Nope. It is not starting out very well for either team. Ron Harper had a very quiet game Sunday. Didn't score. Tony. And you would think this is where he'd go to work.
Yeah.
Right now, with this guy on him, go right to the bucket. Instead, the triple team came.
Sure.
Harper missed it. And the rebound pulled down by Glenn Rice.
Boy, you thought that was really short. See if they go down. Not going to Mason this trip.
Phils goes down to post up with Michael on him. Starts to back his way in. Finds Divac inside. Headed block. And MJ comes out of there.
Well, I'll tell you what. Neither team.
It isn't pretty, is it?
No.
MJ fades. And the rebound pulled down by Mason. Fox Sports Chicago would like to welcome our affiliate Media One viewers in Elmhurst and Lombard. Mason and one of his ankle guards is coming loose as he backs in. Dennis right there to help. And Mason scores their first points of the game almost 3 minutes in.
I hope this lead doesn't hold up. The Bulls started off very slow.
Tony off the glass. Dennis right there. And it's him.
Take your time. Take your time. My word. Unbelievable. It's 12 rebounds in a game. We got one basket.
8 minutes and 40 seconds left, and it's 2-0 Charlotte. Wesley fades with the jumper. Oop. And Dennis Rodman with a rebound. Had it knocked away by Bobby Phills. How's the shooting going so far? 1 of 8 compared to 0 of 7. Pip pushes it up the floor. Almost fell down. Gets it right back with Rice on him. Vlade Divac's over to double team, and a foul called on Glenn Rice. Wow.
Pip was going 100 miles an hour there. He wasn't really under control. He did slow it down, and now you're going to see J.R. Reed get the call in a minute. We'll see who he's going to come for.
Michael goes baseline, got bumped, and no shot.
Yeah, I didn't hear the whistle, did you?
Yeah, I heard. I just barely heard it.
Okay.
Here comes J.R. Reed. Vlade Divac comes out. Vlade is 0 for 4 from the field with 3 rebounds, but he's got a lot of company there.
Well, what Dave Collins may think here, he says, okay, Vlade's got a technical on him. Maybe Reed can incite Dennis a little bit to get him to get his second technical.
MJ from 17 hits. Almost 4 minutes gone in the first period, and the Bulls put in their first points of the game. But the key is the Bulls and Charlotte are tied at 2. Now Mason goes away. Bobby Phills comes down. Let's see if they set a back screen. They do, and they bring Mason right back down. He backs in, and no shot, says Joey Crawford. Dennis called for the bump. Collins up on the sideline talking. They get a fresh shot clock. Wesley with a high dribble. Off the screen. Wesley gives it back to Mason from 15. Anthony Mason drops it home, and the Hornets have a 2-point lead.
Rice hasn't touched the ball yet.
The Bulls almost throw it away. A little lackadaisical with it. Top pass, and he just couldn't quite get it to go. A great catch by Scotty. A good look by Dennis. It just wouldn't quite fall, and he'll go to the line.
There's the pass over the top, and Phil's grabs his arm. So Joey Crawford says, you got 2 shots, Pip.
Boy, a guy just turns his head a little bit, and Dennis can find you in a heartbeat. Pip drops the first one in. Bulls 1 of 10 from the field. Michael's got that. 2 of 10 for the Hornets. And we're tied at 4. Mason goes down low to post up. Bobby Phills pops out. There's Rice with his first look. Very short, and Scotty with a rebound. Scotty pushed it up. Almost lost it. Throws it out to Tony Kukoc. Tony penetrates and threw it into the second row. We got a timeout. 6:50 left in the first, and the unlikely score. Hornets 4, Bulls 4.
Here at the United Center, 4-4 after almost 5 minutes of play. Maybe it's low scoring because the Bulls, they're playing great defense. An announcement was made today. Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan were both named All-NBA Defensive Team. Michael Jordan, a record 9 times he's made that list. Scottie Pippen, just 7. So we're putting a defensive spin on this game. Back to you guys.
You know, the Bulls won. They scored the most points of any of the teams in the first round when they beat New Jersey in New Jersey 116. And the opening game, they held the team to the least amount of points in this series when they gave up 70. So it seems like they can play the high game for the low game with you, Tom, whatever you want to play. Right now, we're deep in mud, 4-4 with 6:45 left.
Yeah, nearly halfway gone in the first period, and each team has scored 4 points. J.R. Reed sets the screen on top. Charlotte 2 of 11, Bulls 1 of 10. Mason kicks it out to Wesley. Good help by the Bulls, and Wesley almost lost it. Reed with a terrible shot, and Scotty high for the rebound. Pip bounces over to Michael. And again, Mason right there defensively. Got him in the air. Fades, fires. Nope. Dennis Rodman tapped it. And Reed comes up with a rebound. And Scotty almost took that away from him. Quickly down the floor. Mason with a fadeaway jumper. And Dennis Rodman with another rebound. Scottie Pippen has 5 rebounds. Dennis Rodman with 6 and Michael with 2. Luke Longley up off the Bulls bench.
And Dennis has got like 4 of his own.
Might be right there. That's probably a good call. Tony Kukoc gives it right back to Hart. Put it up. We thought there was a foul to be called.
Yeah, where the heck was that then?
Mason finds Rice. Long jumper. In and out.
You don't want to give him too many of those wide open guys.
He's 0 for 2, make him 17 of 58 from the floor against the United Center this year as Tony Kukoc drops it in. Wesley goes on top for Rice. Inside with a fake. Reed puts it off the glass and good. 6-6 now with about 5 minutes left in the first. Tony in the post up. Double team, needs somebody to get it. And Charlotte saves it. Wesley gets it to Rice on the right side and he lays it in.
The Bulls are not looking good in their offense. Even some of the shots that Michael has taken have not looked good out of this offense.
Bulls fans start to make some noise regarding that point. Scotty with the fake, stops, fades, and hits from 15 feet.
Pip looks really sharp, like he's on his game, isn't he?
5 rebounds and assists and 1 of 2 from the field for Scotty. Wesley calls the play. B.J. Armstrong gets up off the bench. Fadeaway jump shot, no good. Bobby Phills and the Bulls with a chance to take the lead. Just under 4 minutes left. Scotty with a 3, in and out. Anthony Mason with a rebound. Mason backs in against Dennis. Spins. Good help by Scotty. Ball deflected out of bounds. It belonged to Charlotte. B.J. Armstrong comes in. An upcoming Bulls home playoff game. The first 10,000 fans in the United Center will receive a Bulls rally towel, courtesy of the Sun-Times. Luke Longley in for Tony Kukoc. And someone must come off the floor for Charlotte. They cannot play 6
Wesley,
players.
yeah, now they're going to be a timeout.
Yep, they'll take it. 3:40 left in the first, and the Hornets and the Bulls here at the United Center are tied at 8 apiece.
They've 15 in the first quarter so far. They've got 10. Dennis sits down with a bundle of meat.
Scott Burrell comes in for the Bulls. B.J. Armstrong with Steve Kerr on him. Inside. Divac gives it back to Bobby Phills. Lottie's back in the game. Phills puts up a 3, way off, and the rebound goes long to Divac. Glenn Rice puts up the 16-footer. Rebound tapped, and Steve Kerr, that noted rebounder, comes away with it. Up the floor, Scott Burrell for 3. Glenn Rice with a rebound. He may be right. I don't know what the record for rebounds in a playoff game is.
In a quarter, anyway.
Yeah, you're right. How many times there would be more rebounds than points? B.J. drives down the lane, off the glass, in and out. Andrew Walton. Scotty gives it back to Michael. Pip wanted it back. Now pops out. Inside it goes to Luke Longley. MJ is the rebound, 17-11. Michael Jordan with the basket, and it's 10-8 score-wise. There's the score. Vlade Divac goes down low. And a foul.
The first time he let him do it, Luke, you let him stand him up. But the second time he said, bang, you got him.
Knicks gave Indiana a little scare in the first game of their series.
The first quarter, anyway.
Yeah, right. But then the Pacers came back. Divac tries to penetrate. Got Luke in the air, and Longley will pick up a foul. And that's, John, I think, where the rush shows. The timing of being able to know when to jump, when to make the move, how to hold a guy. I think that's where the timing defensively can come in.
Well, this is where Divac is tough when he turns and he spins on you and gives you all kinds of fakes. Now, Luke was going to go up and block that shot instead of just holding his ground. I mean, the way they're shooting, you don't want to go up and put them to the free throw line. Well, maybe you do. I don't know. Oh, boy.
4 of 20 from the field for the Hornets. 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Bulls 4 of 17. They've made both of their free throws. They're shooting 50% from the line and 20% from the field. 10-9, Bulls with the lead. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the first. Luke from 17 hits. How about that?
That had to make him feel real good. His first basket in a long time. He hasn't been in there. Both go down to post up, Reed and Vlade. No leader.
Unless you get the ball.
Yeah.
Phils from the corner. Hits that baseline jumper. Bobby Phils 1 for 5 from the field with 2 points now.
The Bulls really had a steal on that play, but couldn't come up with the ball.
MJ down low with Phils on him. And Reed called for the foul. An upcoming Bulls home playoff game. First 10,000 fans in the United Center will receive a Bulls hat courtesy of Insure One. Charlotte got Bobby Phils for this express purpose of guarding Michael Jordan because they thought that the playoffs ran through Chicago, getting to the finals. Inside for Luke. Inside. Yep. How about that? Big guy with 2 buckets here.
Set a nice screen to shake Michael loose.
Donald Royal gets up ready to check in. J.R. Reed as Luke came over to help out. Rice comes inside. Blow by Luke. Missed it again. Finally ticked in by Vlade Divac. You don't like to let a guy like Glenn Rice who's struggling. Scott Burrell comes down and lost it out of bounds. And Joey Crawford asking for help. It'll belong to Charlotte. Our next television game here on Fox Sports Chicago will be Friday night. Game room at 6:30. Semifinal game 3. Bulls will be in the Hive to take on the Charlotte Hornets. You'll see it right here on Fox Sports Chicago.
Well, it looks like he's going to his bench. Dave Collins going to his bench much more now. Corey Beck comes in. He didn't play in that first game.
14-13 Bulls. 45 seconds left. Clock. Time, the lower right corner. BJ with 10 in the shot clock now. Scotty comes over to help out. Oh, Scotty, what a great steal by Pip. Lost the basketball. Steve Kerr for 3.
Pip, he just looks for that, Scott. And that's a $50 donated to charitables from CarX Muffler and Brake. And every time the Bulls do hit a 3, another 50 Beanos will ring up. Beautiful.
Vlade Divac is up high to set the screen and roll. Shot clock, game clock, just about the same. Maybe a second and a half more on the game clock. BJ comes around the screen. Baseline jumper. Corey Beck with a long air ball. Vlade got the rebound, but it's Bulls' ball. The shot clock went off. And now they've got to add some time back to the game clock.
1.7.
Dennis Rodman will check back in for the Bulls. See if Luke comes in. Dennis comes in, and is it for Luke? Yeah, it's for Luke.
Watch this scrum. Everybody back down surrounding Michael.
Scotty. It looked close, I'll tell you that.
Closer than some we've seen in this quarter.
You ain't kidding. We have played 1 period here at the United Center, and the Bulls lead Charlotte 17-13. Here's their first quarter stats. Charlotte 6 of 24, 25%. Bulls 7 of 21, 33%. Bulls with 4 more rebounds and a lot of rebounds. More rebounds than points, or at least equal to it. Three-pointers, Bulls 1 of 5. Charlotte did not attempt one. Randy Brown comes in the ballgame for the Bulls. Ron Harper leaves. MJ sits down. Little break. So it's Tony Kukoc who's come back in. Scott Burrell. Steve Kerr, Randy Brown, and Dennis Rodman. Donald Royal, Vlade Divac, Anthony Mason, Corey Beck, and B.J. Armstrong for Charlotte. Tony Kukoc with a running one-hander, back of the rim. Nope. Everybody's been reading the paper, I think, John. Talking about how tough it is to shoot here. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. B.J. goes down low to Mason. Kukoc over to help out. Mason gets it right back. This is where the Bulls have to rotate and help. Runner is good for Donald Royal. Dennis looks for the open man. Scott Burrell stops, gives it back to Tony. 7 in the shot clock. Back to Burrell. He'll put up the fadeaway three and hit.
There it is. That's a little interchange in a corner. Tony and Burrell both with the range for 3.
$50 again goes to Charitables from Carex on that 3. 20-15. Bulls with the lead. Mason.
I'll give it back to the outside big time.
Armstrong wants to go back down low. Does. Bulls come over to help out. Royal tries to make it 2 in a row and does.
He may not be the guy to come off. I would come off of Corey Beck first of all. Well, Donald Royal likes to be challenged out and put it on the floor, go to the hoop without a foul.
But he's made a couple in a row now. Randy Brown. Back right there defensively. Inside for Dennis. Puts the shot up a little long, and Vlade Divac with a rebound. 20-17, Bulls with the lead. 2 minutes gone in the first, in the second period.
Who's going to Mason?
B.J. Armstrong with a jumper hit.
Very poor defense on that one. No switch. B.J. standing there 12, 15 feet away, and he can hit that.
Don't forget Friday night, it'll be these same 2 teams, Bulls and the Hornets. 6:30 with the game room. Tip-off, 7 o'clock right here on Fox Sports Chicago. Randy Brown goes down the lane, couldn't get it. Divac for the rebound, but Scott Burrell took it away. So the Bulls with a fresh shot clock now. Dennis. Across the floor to Burrell. Kerr with Armstrong right there defensively. Into the corner, Scott Burrell along deuce, in and out. Dennis tapped it, kept it alive off the glass. Nope. Royal got it, fell down. Did he call timeout?
He was calling a timeout. He was out. He split the plane.
Timeout.
20-second timeout. 20-second timeout. Yeah, let's welcome some new Bull fans here. Catherine, whose father, Bill and Ryan O'Brien, had a baby girl, and Jody and David Pine's daughter, Carly and Danielle. Welcome, new Bull fans.
Eric Collins, what's happening?
Hey, guys, we talked about this a little bit before the game, but Phil Jackson basically predicted this sluggish start. He said yesterday that game 2 of any series is usually the hardest because after game 1 is over, the team that loses usually makes a lot of adjustments, and it takes a while for both teams to feel each other out again. Maybe that's what we're seeing. Back to you guys.
20-19. Time for a Discover Card payback. And how about the Bulls in the playoffs against the Knicks in 1995? It was the Bill Wennington show.
Big play
For the post-up. Warning over the double team.
And finally, the Bulls are starting to make Charlotte pay for that double team, John.
That's right. The man's going hard to the basket.
B.J. Armstrong comes off the dribble, drives in, hit it, knocked away. And they throw it away. Great steal by Beck. Baseline jumper short. Got it back. (20-19). Bulls with the lead. Mason down low. It's a kick ball. They'll reset the shot clock. 8 minutes, 37 seconds left in the first half. The Bulls lead it by 1 in this juggernaut of an offensive show. Royal fakes, puts it up, and he got fouled. Scott Burrell says, what did I do?
Well, first of all, it looks like the guy takes itsy-bitsy steps, and then as Phil was hollering, he jumped into him, and he will go to the line to shoot, too. Donald Royal. Giving a real plus here off the bench. 2 hoops. Goes to the free throw line.
Bobby Phills gets up off the Charlotte bench. He'll check back in. Missed that badly. In an upcoming Bulls home playoff game, the first 10,000 fans in the United Center will receive a Chicago Bulls rally towel courtesy of the Chicago Sun-Times.
Michael Jordan back in the lineup for the Bull.
Beck came out when Phil's came in. Royal splits the free throws, and we're tied at 20. Michael with it on the wing. Rodman up high for the screen roll. Phil's came over to help out.
All right, he's got Lottie now. Move out. Clear out. He wants to clear out.
Top of the circle jumper. MJ knocks it in. Clear out. Divac backs it in, and makes a nice little spin move. Body Divac knocks it in. We're tied again at 22. Tony Kukoc down the lane, put one up. And Tony thought there'd be a foul call.
Well, it's a playoff, so you usually don't get too many.
Mason 15 off. Rebound MJ. Build a house with some of these bricks. Rodman gives it right back to Tony. 17, the runner off the glass. Nope. Burrell fights for the rebound, puts it up. Nope. Divac got the rebound. I thought he got fouled. Kid B.J. Armstrong shows mom and dad tonight. They look great. Phillips missed that. Tony Kukoc with a rebound. Somebody, yeah. Just need somebody to get hot, and the team can get a big lead in a hurry. Scotty, turn around. The jump hook is good. 6 points.
Offensively, Tommy, it looks like the Bulls are scrambled on this end. I mean, their spacing and everything else is just not there.
Mason. Brings it out. Illegal defense. Yep. Scott Burrell. Yep. And we got a timeout on the floor. 6:32 left in the first half. The Bulls lead the Hornets 24-22.
Pass into Scottie Pippen. He jumps up. He's going to throw it right to you. Catch it. Oh, sorry. The hoop is there. All right.
And our NBA profile brought to you by Budweiser. B.J. Armstrong's. Remember the Bulls? Their championship years. Third all-time in NBA three-point percentage at 43.
Well, you think that Dave Cowens is trying to find out something here by putting B.J. on the floor. In the 4 games against Atlanta, he played 40 minutes. That's 10 minutes a game. So far in this game, he's played 10.
Shot clock at 4. At 3 as Rice comes down the lane. Blocked away by Luke. Stops, gives it back. Scotty inside. Luke got it, caught in the foul. The big guy blocks the shot on one end, comes to the other end and lays it in.
Nice job. Not letting Rice get that penetration down low. He's supposed to be the man in the middle, and here he comes down now. Goes up, lays it down, and we get the foul on Rice, his second. Here's the play. He comes on in. Right in. Luke with a two-handed give back.
Makes a free throw, and it's 27-22. So Luke comes in and makes a nice contribution in this stint. Mason trying to post up down low. He and Dennis in a shoving match for position. Mason inside, missed that one. Rebound, Dennis Rodman.
He looks over the bench. Something to say. 10 rebounds for Dennis so far.
And Dave Cowens just looks upstairs like, what can we do? B.J. Armstrong with the foul.
Glenn Rice not onto his game yet. 2 open shots. Bang.
That was bada bing. Here's bada boom.
Yeah. Getting some open looks. And he's a guy that can all of a sudden get 3 more shots and put those on the
Yeah,
plate.
and that's right. Luke kicks it out to MJ, top of the circle, jumper, and all of a sudden you see the swagger back, John. I think the Bulls got the block in the basket by Luke. Michael hits that, and their step is just a little quicker now. Let's see if this continues as they lead by 7, coming up on 5 minutes left in the first half. Rice with 6 on the shot clock. Drives baseline. His jumper is short. Way off, but he got his own rebound. This is a guy you don't want to give him a layup or anything easy. You don't want to give him any confidence. Vlade Divac hits the layup.
You don't want to give him a layup either.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But you got to come up with that rebound on the missed shot.
29-24, Bulls with the lead. Luke's got David Wesley on him. He wanted to Scotty, and Bobby Phills with a great defensive play. 10 on the shot clock now. Bounces it to Luke. Big fella in the lane, just off.
Missed that wide.
And Bobby Phil's mad at Luke. Luke kind of laughs, and he and Vlade Divac's got to bang heads together.
Now he misses this one really poorly. I don't know what happened there. Now he gets locked up with Bobby Phills and commits the foul.
Bill Wennington will check in. Luke Longley comes out. Trying for that one-arm takedown, that 2-point takedown in wrestling. Give it right back to Wesley. Divac has it back. 10 on the shot clock. Vlade backs his way in. Jump hook was a terrible looking shot. And Wennington with a rebound. I thought he was too. Harp inside headed, blocked by Divac. There's a nice block by Vlade. 29-24, Bulls with the lead. Bulls double team Mason into the corner. Kick it out to Rice. Open 3.
Oh, off the ring with that one too.
And again, they get that offensive rebound. Yeah. So another second chance opportunity for Charlotte now. Mason backs his way. Oh, he comes to help. Three-pointer right side, way off. And Harp with a rebound. Scotty behind it. Looks like the ball is not round or something, the way guys are having trouble dribbling it. It's not coming up the right way. MJ with a baseline jumper, nope. And Dennis with the rebound.
11 for Dennis.
Michael fakes the shot. Little rocker step. Got him in the air. Now from 15. Go.
Michael with 10 points. Got him up in the air, getting that head and shoulder. You know, that's what really loosened him up in the New Jersey series. He got guys up and he kept giving them the head fake, and they'd go for it, and all of a sudden he'd find some wide open spaces down there.
Bobby Phills hacked by Michael. You heard the slap, but MJ said that was on the floor. We got a timeout on the floor. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left in the first half. And the Bulls lead the Hornets 31.
The Hornets 24 with 2:42 to play in the second quarter. And now let's take a look at the ComEd Power Cam. Ronnie Harper drives. They don't have any blocked shots as of yet, but Vlade Divac comes over and says, hey, Harp, not here. And he makes a good block on the play. And then the Bulls turn around, go the other way. Michael gives a head and shoulders fake here, and he gets Wesley off the ground. He settles up and takes a little jumper, knocks it down over Bobby Phills. And Charlotte is one of their last 9 from the field, Tommy.
11 of 38 overall, 29%. Bulls 13 of 38, 34%. Wesley. Del Curry into the ball game now. This is when they really struggled in game 1 with Rice and Curry on the floor in the second quarter. They went really cold. And they throw it away, and Steve Kerr gets set to check in. Michael brings it to the right side. Rodman posts up down low. Instead, Bulls go the other way. Bill Wennington. And a foul called against the Hornets. Wesley. And an upcoming Bulls home playoff game. The first 10,000 fans in the United Center will receive a Bulls hat courtesy of Insure One. Steve Kerr comes around the double screen. Goes inside for Bill Wennington with Rice on him. Dennis from 16. Hard shot, to say the least. I'll tell Dennis, he needs those backwards. Here, Ray Clay, say 2 minutes left in the first half. Mason kicks it on top. Wesley with a jumper.
Oh, that one went all over the iron. Wesley gets his first basket.
Wesley 1 of 3 from the field. 31-26. Bulls with the lead. Rodman gets it to Steve Kerr. Now Pip goes down to post up. He's got Wesley on him. Bulls clear it out for Scotty. Rice over to help out. Bill Wennington from 7. Way off left. And the rebound out of bounds will be Bulls ball.
Hey, happy 49th wedding anniversary to Jack and Arlene Nemesek from Berwyn, who are celebrating it with the Bulls. And coming up at halftime, what do we got, Tommy?
On our Chevrolet dealers halftime report, Chet Norm will have first half highlights. Dennis comes out. Tony Kukoc comes back in. Fresh shot clock for the Bulls. And again, Scotty down low with the post up. On top, MJ, top of the circle. Jumper is good for Michael. 12 for MJ now, and it's 33-26. Bulls with the lead. J.R. Reed.
Could be a matter of time. Yeah.
Wants to post up with a minute left. Tony comes over to help out. Inside they go. Reed. Fake the shot. Kicks it over to Curry. Fake the jumper. Now takes it and hits. 33-28. Bulls with the lead. Kerr, right side for MJ. Again, Scotty down low, posted up. Wants the little lob and has it there. Double team. Reed comes over to help. Bill Wennington down the lane. Got fouled. He'll go to the line.
Bill Wennington gets a shot out at the foul line, but he decides to take it on in and gets hacked by, was that Del Curry, I believe. Here comes B.J. Armstrong back in.
Teams are having trouble shooting. Phil Jackson talking to Charlotte says maybe they'll have a big shooting night. Maybe they'll be all swishes when they come in here tonight. That's what you've got to do. Can't shoot it off the backboard. Well, he's been pretty accurate so far. Charlotte 32.5%. The Bulls 34. Wennington hits that one. 34-28 now. Bulls with the lead. Half minute left here in the first half. Mason with Kukoc on him, has it on top. He's going to go right and spin. Scotty knocked it away. 2 in the shot clock. 1. Throw it in, and Steve Kerr got
the buzzer.
6.6 seconds left in the first half. Here, the Bulls very good at this kind of a scenario because they hit him a lot of times. Oh, yes. MJ hits the runner as the buzzer sounds. We played one half of basketball here at the United Center in Chicago. And the world champion. Welcome back to the United Center as the Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets 36-30. And let's take a look at our first half stats. Brought to you by Payne Weber. Charlotte makes 14. The Bulls make 15. Just about the same from the field. Three-pointers. Bulls made a couple, but took 3 more. Free throws, not very high. Both teams shooting a lot of jump shots. Rebounds, again, just about the same. Difference, backcourt points, 14-4 in favor of the Chicago Bulls. Now Eric Collins is standing by with Frank Hamlin. Go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Well, Frank, it wasn't a pretty first half, but you guys have a 6-point bulge. What'd you see in the first half?
We got a real shootout going here. Both teams are really having problems generating offense. They still seem to want to go through their below post people inside out, and we've done a pretty good job rotating. But, you know, we have to get something offensively going. We got to get our offense going. We're going to start Luke this half and see if we can go into the big fella and get some movement going offensively.
Thanks for the insight, Frank.
Thank you.
That's Frank Campbell, and let's go back to you guys at the table. Guys, take it away.
So they start Luke in the second half, John, and Michael Jordan was a big part of the first half, as usual.
Well, Michael Jordan, yes, he did. He got some big guys out there. He gave them a little drop step fake, and they back up like Mason did there. Now watch Vlade Divac on this. Oh, this is the one he gets Wesley up in the air and shoots over the top of him. And here's the last second running down here in the first quarter, and the first half, and he knocks down the jumper, and yeah, he should have known it.
MJ talks to his teammates. Bobby Phills, Glenn Rice, Anthony Mason. Boy, this big guy is something. He said after last game, he said he is going to be more aggressive. That was his desire, to come out tonight and be a lot more aggressive.
Let the game come to me, and I see now that the way we doing things, I can't do that. You know, I got to come out and be aggressive like I was in the last game also in the Hawks playoff series. And in this system, I can't wait.
Was Rodman a factor against Charlotte tonight?
No, not in my opinion, but I mean, you know, y'all gonna say what you want to say, but I'm gonna come out aggressive next game, and it'll be a difference.
Well, so far he has not been all that big a difference, although he does have 7 rebounds, but just 6 points, 3 of 8 from the field. Down low for Luke, who does start the second half. Scotty a long 3 with 2 in the shot clock, and Mason with the rebound. So 8 points and 8 rebounds basically now. Anthony Mason. Wesley, top of the circle. Rice pops out. Scotty with a great play to steal it. Gets
Michael, right side. Harper. I was just going to say, Hart played 33 minutes in the 2 games, 0 for 7, didn't score. Now he comes up on a fast break and gets his first basket time.
And John, just like we talked about with Rice, Hart had been struggling a little bit offensively. You hate to give him a layup to kind of get him off the schneid, you know? You want to make him work for that first basket. Mason way out. And what he was talking about in that piece was Dave Collins has told him, as the shot is missed but a foul is called, Dave Collins has told him that he has got to let the game come to him. But look at the numbers. In Chicago, November 14th, 2 points for Mason, 1 of 4 from the field with 8 rebounds. January 21st, 10 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 10 rebounds. In Charlotte, 8 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 points and 8 rebounds. He just has not played well against the Bulls, but especially here in Chicago, he has not delivered this year.
He shouldn't.
Eric Collins, what's up?
Yeah, guys, we expect to see Matt Geiger for the first time today, but Geiger, they're telling us, is healthy enough to play, but Dave Collins just doesn't feel like he would fit in right now. He's happy to go with J.R. Reed off the bench to replace one of the big men instead of Matt Geiger. So Geiger's available. He just doesn't choose to play him. Back to you guys.
And the key with Geiger is he's a guy that's hurt the Bulls. He had 13 points against them earlier this year in a game right here at the United Center. And he's just a big guy, a little bit like Ronnie Cycli, that seems to hurt the Bulls. MJ top of the circle for 3, and Rice with a rebound. But he and Dave Collins have really battled all year long, Matt Geiger and Collins. You get in the coach's doghouse and you stay there all year. You usually don't play a lot. Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Ball 3-on-3 Classic scheduled for August 1st and 2nd at Grant Park. Check the Tribune for an entry form or pick up one at any participating Chicagoland Sport Mart store. Call 312-455-4000 for more information. Wesley for 3 off. Rice right there with a foul.
Oh, man, that's what you don't want to do. You talk about getting that easy hoop. Ball fell right in his hand.
Luke spins inside. Traveling call.
They wanted an offensive foul, but it's a travel.
Bob to Rice, he missed that, but a foul called, and Phil Jackson up off the bench screaming at Ted Bernhardt, saying there's no foul there.
He's going to let him shoot the free throws?
Now that's a surprise to me.
Foul might have been there, but
yeah, was he shooting the ball?
So the Bulls' only basket so far with a little over 2 minutes scoring here is that one by Ronnie Harper on a steal.
38-35, Bulls with the lead as Harp comes right down the lane. Great dish to Luke, and it partially blocked, but still got it up and tipped it in. Luke Longley comes off the bench. He's got 9 points, just 1 rebound, but Luke has made his presence felt. He's also blocked the shot. Rice backs it off, goes inside for Divac. Lottie almost had it knocked away. Bobby fills in the corner for 3. Off, and Luke with his second rebound.
Mason out on Michael.
Pip, top of the circle for 3, and it's good.
Pippen's first 3-point field goal. He's got 9 points, and another $50 goes to charitables from Torrance Muffler and Bright. Thanks, Pip.
Also 6 rebounds and 4 assists for Scotty as Mason tries to back in. Pip comes over to help. Rice for 3. And now look out. Now he's got the easy layup and a 3. He was looking right at the basket. That's the type of shot a shooter likes to get.
7 points in this quarter for him.
7 of his 9 as Luke finds himself in a guard spot. Bulls doing a little standing. 3-point shooting. Charlotte 1 of 6. Bulls 3 of 9 as MJ fadeaway jumper. Nope. Dennis tapped it. Tried to keep it alive. Luke couldn't do it. Up the floor. Mason is wide open and lays it in. Ball deflected. Will belong to the Bulls, and now they come up with some more help. Here comes Harp, and then Luke will jog up the floor. Steve Kerr will check in. MJ inside for Dennis, who lost it. Whenever Dennis loses it, he always ups at his hands. That's what he did.
Bulls not sharp here now.
Mason with it.
Harper, believe him. And so Pip switches.
Rotate. Bills goes inside and throw it away. Steve Kerr comes in. Ron Harper will lead. Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Classic is scheduled for August 1st and 2nd at Grant Park. Check the Tribune for an entry form or pick up one at any participating Sport Mart store. Call 312-455-4000 for more information. Tip comes around the screen. Was looking for Luke for a second. Put it off the board. Dennis Rodman with a rebound. Went over Wesley. Kerr in the lane with a jumper. Off the glass and good. A tough angle to shoot it off the glass. Steve Kerr does. Puts it in. And the Bulls have a 5-point lead. And we got a timeout. 7 minutes, 13 seconds left in the third. And the Bulls in a low-scoring game lead Charlotte. Phil Jackson talks to the team.
Take a look at Pippen overplaying Rice, steals the ball, gets it to Ron Harper. Harper's got a couple guys, one on each side, but he just takes it on in. Down he goes. And then Steve Kerr, you talked about making an off-balance shot. Tommy seems to make a lot of these. Here he goes up. Works good off the glass and in.
Bulls 23-1 in playoff games here at the United Center since 1995.
Number 4 and 5 man in the playoffs. Field goal percentage. Divac and Mason. A little bit.
Del Curry into the ball game for Charlotte as a kick ball. They'll reset the shot clock. Wesley top of the circle. Dave Collins up near half court as Scotty almost knocked it away from Rice. Boy, is he driven Glenn Rice nuts. Divac with 8 in the shot clock. Almost lost it. Puts it up. And Scotty pulls it down and pushes it up the floor. 7 rebounds for Pip. Luke through the lane. The lefty hook. Bounced in and out. And Divac got the rebound in.
That says dozen rebounds also.
Yep. Michael comes up with it. MJ pushes it up the floor. Luke runs hard. Michael bounces it to the big fella. Oh, yeah, how about Luke? He got a little grin in his face as he runs back down the floor.
Get out on a fast break, and Michael gave him the ball. He's got 11 points.
Charlotte will go to the post up now as Mason has it down low against Dennis Rodman. Mason starts to back. Scotty wants to come and help. Mason fadeaway jumper way off, and Dennis right there. I say way off. It was very short. Scotty. Oh, beautiful spin move by Pip.
Pip, I think, got himself wound up that time. Didn't know where he was. Maybe he was the only guy that knew where he was. Spun around. Knocked it down. He's got 11.
Wesley with it on the wing as Vlade Divac tries to post up. Bulls with their biggest lead of the game. Divac starts to back in against Luke. Moves it back. Wesley with a long jumper hits from the left side. David Wesley with the jumper has 4 points now.
Well, it's been the Mason and Rice show in this quarter until David Wesley showed up with that long looper.
Kerr goes back down for Longley. Luke spins, puts it up, and a foul on Vlade Divac.
Well, we talked about Luke getting out in a fast break, and here's the steal by Michael. You see him grab his pants. Wesley grabbed his pants. He couldn't stop him. Here's the pass underneath. Luke takes it on all the way around and fires it in. Did you see him grab Michael's pants back here? No call on it.
Luke hits the first. TJ Armstrong will check in.
Scotty, watch him do this pirouette all the way around past Wesley from your ComEd power cam. Still knows how he wants to put the English up off the glass, and does. B.J. Armstrong in the lineup again. Luke with 13 points.
Just about to say, John, he has definitely made his presence felt here. Again, they want to go down low with the post-up game. Divac has it down there. Isolation play. Vlade wants to spin. Comes underneath. And it's out of bounds. Will belong to Charlotte. Bench points Bulls with 22. Luke, of course, with 13. Charlotte with just 11. 5 of those coming from Donald Royal, who made 2 baskets very quickly. We haven't seen him since. Shot clock at 7 as Mason spins inside. Missed another layup, but a foul is called. He has missed, John, several right under the basket.
Well, when he comes right, Mason comes right, he's going to spin and come down left. Spin with the left hand.
Dennis, a little upset. Mason shooting 60% for the playoffs. Hits that from the field. Tonight, 4 of 10. (51-44) Bulls with the lead. 4 minutes 40 seconds left in the third period. Puts inside for Luke. Pick, Scotty with the jump hook. No, Dennis tried to keep it alive. Did, but Vlade Divac comes out of there with it.
Talk about a big body. Look at the 2 of them going down. How are you going to help them up?
Down the other end, Mason with the running layup puts it in.
Mason with 13 points now. Creep up to a 5-point deficit. 3 down low on Pip.
Double team Scotty. Backed off to get rid of the double team. Now comes underneath, and he'll go to the line for a pair.
Here they get locked up. Here they go. Vlade, a big body underneath. We talked about him, 7'1". He's got 14 rebounds in this game.
Comment in the Charlotte paper about guys that flop, and they were talking about Vlade. As Pip hits the first, Dave Cowan said, you know, I got an offensive foul called on me one time,
right?
And the guy flopped, and he said, the next time down the floor, I leveled that guy. turned and handed the ball to the official and said,
That's an offensive foul.
Was an offensive foul.
Hey, that's the way the redhead played, too. 6'9" center and just a power.
Oh, he was fun to watch.
Every time they show those old NBA films, you see that one of him sliding across the floor.
Yep, diving after the loose ball. Yep. Armstrong brings it down the lane, throws it up. Nope, and Scottie Pippen with the rebound.
Steve Kerr may be available on this one.
That's where he was going.
Oh, he called a head shoot over him. He could shoot over Rice.
Luke gives it right back to Michael. MJ spins, fires just off, and Devon's with a rebound.
Steve should have fired that one up. He could have shot over Rice.
Bulls have done a nice job on Del Curry so far. Mason has it down low. He starts to come in the middle, finds Curry, goes right by Scottie, puts it up. Nope. Rebound tip, Mason no. Out to Glenn Rice for three. Wide open.
You knew it. You just knew it.
Timeout right now. Phil Jackson, you bet. He wants to talk over who you leave on a double team. 2:53 left in the third. The Bulls lead Charlotte 50 in the world, Chicago, Illinois. And John, Phil Jackson decided to call a timeout. Here's what brought it on.
Well, Rice was 1 for 8 in the first half for 2 points. Here's a shot that's missed. Tapped twice, and now it's thrown out. And look who's standing out there, Rice. 3 for 3 in this quarter. And you take a look from the power camp straight on up the middle, and that's in the hole. Phil says, let's talk about it. 3 for 3 in this quarter. He's got 12 points now. Only had 2 at the halftime.
3-point shooting. This quarter, Charlotte 2 of 4, Bulls 1 of 3.
There's a guy got to give you a little bit of a lift. Number 7, Tony.
Yep, there's 10 on the shot clock. Luke gives it back. Steve Kerr, 6 on the shot clock. Luke on top for Tony. Fade away 3, way off. And the rebound, Mason. Mason with 11 points and 13 points and 11 rebounds now. B.J. Armstrong. I like that. B.J. came out and made Mason go to get down. Rice on the wing. Pippen right there defensively. Rice, quick jumper. Way off. Out of bounds. It'll belong to the Bulls.
Pip didn't leave his feet, you know.
Yeah.
If he left his feet, he probably would have fouled him and put it, you know.
You keep waiting, John, for momentum to take over for one of these two teams, and it just has not. Neither team has just started to roll. Rodman finds Luke. Goes way up. Yep, it was. It's wide by about a foot and a half. B.J. stops, long deuce. B.J. Armstrong, nope, and Scottie would get another rebound. 13 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists for Pip. J.R. Reed set to check in for the Hornets. Good coach down low with B.J. Armstrong on him, and B.J. knocked it away, but a foul call. Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Classic coming August 1st and 2nd at Grant Park. Check the Chicago Tribune for an entry form or pick one up at participating Chicagoland Sport Mart store. Call 312-455-4000 for more information. Shoot the Bull sponsored in part by the Tribune, ComEd, and Sport Mart.
All right, now take a look at this. Dave Collins has got enough confidence. He's got B.J. Armstrong guarding Tony Kukoc.
And here comes Matt Geiger for the first time in the series. And he and Vlade Divac with a little discussion as Geiger checks in. Big fella out of Georgia Tech.
Tony's, who you got now? We got Royal. Who is it? Tony?
Mason sits down. Kerr gives it back to Burrell. Back to Steve Kerr. Down low for Luke. Luke spins off the glass. No, but Dennis right there for the follow.
Dennis, his first basket of the night. And a good move by Luke down low to get that shot up and get double coverage.
A minute left now in the third period as Armstrong pushes it across the timeline. Well, we told him he had 2 quick baskets and then checked out of the game. Curry comes around the screen, runs into Longley inside. Geiger off the glass. Dennis Rodman hard for the rebound. Gets it out to Kukoc. See if the Bulls try and go 2 for 1. They have to hurry if you want. Kukoc flares out. Baseline jumper. Tony Kukoc from the corner. Boy, if he could get out, it would make a big difference. Tony just 2 of 8 from the field. 4 points and 2 assists. He does not have a rebound.
See what they do here. It's a set of 2 high picks for B.J. Armstrong.
Up high for the double screen. Roll can go either way. Runs right into Dennis Rodman. Shot clock at 5, 4, 3. Royal comes inside, puts it up. Yeah. Offensive foul on Donald Royal. Dennis Rodman stands his ground.
Good job. And the crowd responds to a 23,800. Jed Bushler comes in the game. Watch this. He goes around Luke now. He's just standing waiting. Good play.
Kind of chopped Dennis in the neck a little bit.
All right, Dennis sits down, pips back in. Kerr, Kukoc, Bushler. They come back with Bobby Phills, and they're going to pull Geiger out.
4.4 seconds left. Found Scotty down low. Pip with good position. Threw it away. Look out.
They got the ball down underneath. Well, anyway.
Yep, we've played 3 periods. You would not know it by the score, but I promise 3 periods have been played, and the Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets 57 to 49. 57-49, Bulls with the lead as we get set for the 4th period. Let's take a look at scoring by quarters now. Bulls opened it up, although not very strongly. Charlotte came back a little bit in the second. Bulls a little bit more in the third. Lead at 57-49 as we go to the 4th period here at the United Center. Here's a Walgreens game summary. Bulls 3 percentage points better. Free throw line, Bulls 90% compared to 7 or 10 for Charlotte. Bench points, Bulls have doubled them.
What happened here? Bulls only got what? How many guys on the floor?
Bill Wennington wanted to check in. Bulls have 5 players on the floor. Bill Wennington will check in at the next dead ball. Del Curry with it on the wings. J.R. Reed there to set the screen on Curry. Del Curry, top of the circle, jumper, and it's good. 57-51, Bulls with the lead. Tony drives down. Lost it, got it to Steve Kerr. Kukoc with a fake, fades, and missed it. Rebound tap. Donald Royal with a strong rebound.
Michael didn't score here in this half so far. Not starting the 4th quarter.
And they go with this screen roll. Armstrong now waves that away. J.R. Reed, top of the circle jumper, back of the rim. And Scott Burrell gets the rebound.
At the perimeter.
Kerr with 7 on the shot clock.
Around the perimeter. Steve, he's got to take that shot.
Yep.
Got to take that shot. That time he took it over J.R. Reed. Last time I was spanking him for not taking it over Rice.
Yep.
Really small.
Curry comes back around the screen. Finds Reed. Inside for Matt Geiger. Goes to the right side for Donald Royal, who hits. Donald Royal with the bucket. Makes it 59-53 Bulls. Royal 7 points. For the Hornets. Scott Burrell drives inside. Put it up and in. Scott Burrell was furious that he thought he got fouled. And Joey Crawford screams at him, get back to the other end.
Oh, don't get a tee. Don't get a basket in the tee.
Joey gets that look in his eyes, and you are in trouble. Armstrong. By 3. Spin move off the glass and good. 61-55, Bulls with the lead. 9.5 left left in the third. Harper spins and he got held. Look at a timeout on the floor. 9 minutes, 30 seconds remain. And the Bulls lead the Hornets.
9:30 left in the fourth quarter. It's 61-55 Bulls. And let's take a look at some of the things they did in the third quarter. Steve Kerr penetrates off the glass. It looks like the Bulls getting a lot of baskets in their red area, Tom. That was Luke Longley on a fast break. Scottie Pippen comes down, does a little pirouette, and he's up for that layup. Beautiful work by the Bulls. And now here comes Big Luke. He's going to miss the shot as he draws two defenders, but Dennis cleans it up. So good work by the Bulls. 6-point lead. Michael comes back in.
Along with Steve Kerr. Oh, let's see the Scott Burrell play, Reg.
Yeah, he drives on in, makes the basket. Geiger turns around, and he was looking, give me the foul. Mason back in.
That was his reaction. What you couldn't see was the reaction of the referee, Joey Crawford. We talked about inside. A lot closer than last game when the Bulls won the points in the paint battle. This time it's 30-24, 24-20.
J.R. Reed that time trying to defend against Pip. Picks up the foul.
Bulls will be back on their plane tomorrow, heading to Charlotte. We'll have the ball game for you Friday night right here on Fox Sports Chicago. Bulls and the Hornets, 6:30 with the game room, 7 o'clock tip-off Friday night. Scott Burrell along deuce just off. Tony tapped it, and it goes out of bounds belonging to Charlotte. This one is a long way from over. 61-55 with 9 minutes left. The Bulls with the lead. Reed gives it right back to Armstrong. DJ stops, tough jump.
One of those that's going to hit you in the nose and hit you in the bottom of the rim. They can
a quick shot. Deuce. No, Michael tapped it and got the rebound. Scott Burrell open for a second.
Travel, no travel.
He won.
Take the shot.
Better than a turnover, right?
Yeah.
61-55. As Rice and Divac get set to check back in. Dennis Rodman up off the Bulls bench. Quick pass inside, and Scotty fouled Anthony Mason.
That was good work for Mason to get Pippen down low. Pip picks up his second foul. Now we got Rice. We've got Divac. Rodman coming back in the game.
There's Divac and Rodman. Lottie with 5 more points, same rebounds and blocks.
I don't understand how that free throw goes in for him. It only goes on 50% of the time, but right now he's got 14 points, and it cuts the Bulls' lead down to 5.
Was Oscar Robertson the last guy to do that, John? The one-handed free throw?
Yeah, but
his was a little more under control.
Absolutely, yeah. Arms and elbows in. I mean, it was a style free throw. Oscar shot a great free throw. 83, 85%. This guy shoots 50.
Michael trying to post up. Bulls go the other way with it. Inside Scotty. Fadeaway jumper off the glass. Nope. Rebound tap. And Curry has it. 8 minutes left. The Bulls lead it by 4 over the Hornets in Game 2 of our NBA playoffs here on Fox Sports Chicago. Mason wanted to back in and just threw that one away. That's a terrible decision. The old coach would say, you don't jump or pass until you know what you're going to do with it. Michael stops, fades, fires. No, Dennis tapped it, got it, put it up at the bottom of the rim, had it tapped out, and it'll be Bulls ball. 16 rebounds now for Dennis Rodman. Dennis laughing with Dave Cowens about hitting the rim. Bobby Phil's up off the Charlotte bench. Rodman looks for the open man. The pass deflected, and Del Curry comes up with it. Steve Kerr with a good foul, and they take out Dave Chella, our cameraman. Dave took the charge very well, but I don't think he's going to get to the free throw line.
Let's see what Dave was looking at. We know he chipped his 2 front teeth biting on a cigar. Let's see what he does here. There's, whoa. bing, bang, bada boom.
Yeah. There's Dave in the
Protect
pink
that
shirt
camera,
down there.
Dave. Yeah.
Eric Collins, what's happening, buddy?
Yeah, thanks, guys. In the last huddle for the Charlotte Hornets, Dave Collins looked at the guys in the eyes and he said, do you realize we're actually in this game? We're not playing well, but we're right in this game. All we need to do is play a solid last 8 minutes, and we can sneak back home with the W. It's kind of true. Back to you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. They just keep creeping here and creeping. The Bulls are not getting real good shots. Looks at the basket even. Tony's got to get his shooting eye back here. He's
John, wholeheartedly, I agree with you.
He's 2 for 10. And now the Bull fans.
And in 23 minutes, he doesn't have a rebound. He's got 2 assists. He's got to get something going offensively.
10 to 4 here in this quarter.
Scotty comes off the screen from Luke. Baseline jumper. Pip. Nope. Tony with a rebound. Put it in.
How about the guy? And he responds right to it.
63-59 Bulls with the lead. Curry. To Divac, right back to Curry. Quick, tough three. He can do it. He's one of the best at that. 63-62 now Bulls with the lead. Coming up on 6.5 left. Game 2 NBA playoffs here on Fox Sports Chicago. Scotty jump hook, in and out. Luke with a tap, couldn't get it, got it again. Big guy up strong, nope. Rebound loose, out of bounds, will belong to the Hornets.
Well, the Bulls can't make a layup underneath now, and we got a timeout.
A timeout on the floor of the United Center. 6 minutes, 25 seconds left, and the Bulls lead over the Hornets is just 160. But for them, they're leading scorers. For the Bulls, the 2 guys we talked about, Jordan and Pippen, the leading scorers, with 14 and 13.
Well, last game they had 60 points, 35-25. Now 14 for Michael, 13 for Pip and Luke. That's only 40. They're 20 down. We got 3 guys in double figures, and it's not helping.
Del Curry, long jumper is good from the left side. And don't look now, but the Hornets have taken the lead. Charlotte leads the Bulls 64-63, about halfway gone here in the 4th period. Luke Longley picked up his dribble. Gets it to Pip. 10 on the shot clock.
Looks so disoriented here.
Yeah, they do. Scotty drives down the lane off the glass. Nope. And Del Curry with a rebound. Mason over to set the screen for B.J. Armstrong. He'll take the jumper. Same spot Del Curry hit. Red hits it. Red hot. They have been waiting for this to be able to shoot some jumpers and make them. They are now, and they lead the Bulls by 3.
Bulls with 6 points in this quarter. This is usually the one where they go to work on.
MJ fadeaway jumper. Nope.
Tough shot.
With Mason on him.
Yeah. I mean, they're not getting any good looks at it. Now, they're going to come hard and take the shot. There's BJ with another one.
And BJ's got his arm pumping, and the Bulls want a timeout. BJ celebrating. 5 minutes, 8 seconds left, and the Hornets lead the Bulls 68-63. Downtown Chicago. Our producer-director on Fox Sports Chicago is James Arthur Angio. Jose Cornejo is our associate producer. And our assistant director is Ronnie Stordo. We are at the United Center here in Chicago as the Bulls take on the Charlotte Hornets. Phil Jackson wanted a timeout. Charlotte leads it by 5, 68-63. MJ inside. Got it! Counted the foul. The Bulls needed a basket. Where do you go? MJ.
Michael's first basket in the second half. And he takes the turn on Vlade Divac. There's Charlotte now with a little package of her own. 3-pointer by Rice. Del Curry off the screen. He takes the 3-pointer and then along. Michael misses the free throw on that play, and then BJ comes down and pushes it down the Bulls' throat.
Armstrong brings it across the timeline. Bulls missed the free throw, by the way. 68-65. Curry in the lane, turnaround jumper, and it is 70-65. And all of a sudden, Charlotte is just clicking on all cylinders.
They've told them to attack against Steve Kerr, who he's bigger than, but the Bulls are not getting anything easy now. Is there an illegal defense or what?
Offensive foul on the Bulls. Scottie Pippen called for the offensive foul. Charlotte 8 of 10 this period. Bulls 4 of 15.
It's amazing how they're still in this game.
Luke comes in, and Tony Kukoc, who had that one little flurry, John, comes right back out.
And what I mean is the Bulls. The Bulls have looked terrible here tonight.
Mason with it down low. Starts to back his way in. Continues to back. Bounces at Divot's baseline jumper in and out. And Dennis right there for his 17th rebound. 70-65. 4 minutes left now. MJ spins. Oh, what a move by Michael. He does it again with the layup. 70-67. 18 for MJ. Great spin move, and now Mason will try and answer. Backs his way in, tries to go baseline, got cut off. Throws it out and throws it away. Bulls ball.
Good defense by Dennis. They close the door. Good help by Luke Longley. And as he turned to throw it out to B.J. Armstrong, it went into the second row.
Bulls trail by 3. Here he comes again. Turnovers. 12-11, so about the same.
Pippen wants to throw it down, but look at Divac is playing right behind Michael. Pippen a short shot.
Luke tapped it, and Divac comes up with a rebound. BJ pushes it up the floor. Drives right down the lane, and a foul call.
Pippen's fourth. Yeah, he missed his shot. Now here comes BJ down the lane, and BJ comes back talking to Pippen. Big game for BJ. Averaging 10 points a game in the first series, and the coach goes to him here. He's played 26 minutes. 3 out of 6 from the field. 7 points.
Eric Collins, what's up?
Hey, guys, you know why the Bulls are so cool at the end of games? Well, during the last timeout, the Bulls, everything's kind of going crazy during the game. Phil Jackson says about 5 words to the guys. Basically says, let's play better D and better offense, we'll win. Back to you.
I hope so. Looks like BJ's doing a little talking to Scotty. You notice that?
Yes.
72-67. Hornets with the lead over the Bulls. Coming up on 3 minutes left. Remember, Game 3 Friday here on Fox. And a fadeaway jumper by Michael. MJ on the right side fades and hits.
3 minutes. 3 points.
And Charlotte with the lead. MJ right there defensively on BJ. On top for Curry. Rice comes around the screen. They double team him. Divac, good help by the Bulls. By Scotty out of bounds. 5 on the shot clock. 2:44 left. Bulls.
Good double team down low, and they're going to take a timeout.
Charlotte wants a full timeout. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left. The Hornets lead the Bulls 72-69. Up inside, Mason and Rodman tied up. He called a double technical, did he? Oh, double foul. Okay. I thought Dennis might be in trouble there with a double technical.
That's Anthony Mason's first foul. Nope, second.
Dennis picked up his 4th.
Well, they wanted somebody to come alive for him. Del Curry's been the guy.
74-69. Hornets with the lead. 2.5 remains. Michael. Divac on him. Double team. Comes inside. Hangs. Nope. Put a foul call. The basket by Luke will not count. Vlade Divac comes up with the foul. That's his 4th team foul.
Vlade Divac, 18 rebounds. That's his high in the playoffs.
Randy Brown gets up off the Bulls bench for his first appearance. Michael hits the first, 74-70.
Randy Brown,
He comes back. Played a quick 3 minutes in the first half. Michael, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Back to a 3-point game, John. kind of seesawed between 3 and 5. Charlotte has answered the call here for the last 2.5, 3 minutes.
They shot 80% here in this last quarter. They had just missed a couple shots early. Now here's Curry looking at that three. He feels it.
Curry gets it to BJ. Corner from the kid. Nope. Rebound. Scotty goes high for it. Pushes it up the floor. MJ crossover dribble. Hip inside for Luke. Gives it back to Scotty. Out to Michael. Less than 2 minutes left. MJ for 3. Nope. And Dennis trying to get the rebound, and he was held by Devon. Here come the Hornets. This could be a very big possession for Charlotte. 1:47 left. A 3-point Hornets lead. Mason wants to go down low. Backs it in against Dennis. Continues to back. Looking inside. Devon's got it, but missed it. Rodman with the rebound, falling down.
Watching them both down here.
MJ. It's 4-on-4. BJ comes over to help. 10 in the shot clock, 1:20 left. Bulls trail by 3. Michael spins, fades. Nope. Randy Brown finds Scotty. This for the tie. Nope. And it goes out of bounds with 1:09 left. And we got a timeout. Timeout called by the Charlotte Hornets with 1:09 left. The Hornets lead the Bulls 74-71.
Last year, Atlanta got the Bulls in the second round. They came in here and took a game. The Bulls had to go up there on a Saturday and Sunday and swipe 2 games. Here's the pass underneath to Vlade Divac. He misses the shot. Dennis comes down with the rebound, and it's all everybody tangled up here. And the Bulls miss a shot on the other end. The Bulls have not played their A game. I was talking to Bill Cartwright for the game, and he said I'm frightened of this game. I don't like it. And I said, well, if the Bulls play the way they can play, or you think we can win it? He said, oh yeah, the Bulls have not played the way they can play. Defensively, they've only given up 74 points.
Bulls coach Phil Jackson. Playoff wins. Pat Riley 147. Phil 100 with just 35 losses. 74% winning percentage is unbelievable in the NBA. See what Phil's drawn up.
They've got the ball, though. Remember that.
And a fresh shot clock. And a 3-point lead. Now they're all huddled around Dave Cowens and John. I would think that if you're Dave Cowens, you've got to feel pretty good because you're shooting the ball very well. You're getting good looks, and you're playing pretty decent defense.
Well, the Bulls at one time were 7 for 9 when they took the lead. They'd outscored the Bulls by 19-6 in this quarter. And the Bulls are just, I think they're just lucky to be in this game right now.
Yeah, when Dave Cowens said that to his team, but maybe the same for the Bulls. Here's our game reset. Charlotte doesn't have any fouls to give. Each team with 2 timeouts and a 20. The Bulls have a foul to give. That may not work in their favor, though, because they may need to stop the clock and put Charlotte at the free throw line. Here come the Hornets. BJ brings it across the timeline on a run. Picks up his dribble, finds Mason at the free throw line.
Offensive.
A foul call. Michael called for the hold. And this is the one they had to give.
Pippen 7 points under his playoff average. Michael about 14 points under his.
74-71. Hornets with the lead. Just under a minute left. Armstrong with it. Cuts the ball under his arm. He bounces up high for the screen and roll. Michael's trying to make it go the other way. Goes over the top of the screen. Shot clock at 12. At 11. Armstrong backs it off. It's tapped right over here. Out of bounds with 8 on the shot clock now. Michael with a great defensive stand.
Michael out reaching for the ball, and it went off his hand. I thought maybe if he kicked it, they got to reset the clock. So let's see what.
Inside Mason, 6 on the shot clock. Quick inside shot, deflected. Rice, top of the circle. Nope. Rebound. Vlade Divac. Tough rebound.
19 rebounds for Divac. They'll milk this thing out. The Bulls, it's about a 10-second difference.
DJ comes off the screen from Divac. Starts to drive. Stops. This would be big. And DJ
on their bench, and he loves it. B.J. Armstrong with 10 points.
And with 17.8 seconds left, the Charlotte Hornets have a 5-point lead over the Bulls, 76-71. And John, the big rebound in this one. I mean, BJ's shot was big, but this rebound was huge.
Rice had a hand in his face with Pippen. Now the ball comes off to the side. And Luke looked like he had inside position, but a little quicker by Vlade Divac. Here he comes up. BJ comes up on Luke and drops in that 10-footer. And he looks over, stares down the Bulls bench, and he loves it.
Charlotte bench in there talking.
Great job by Charlotte. They came in here, shot horribly, but here's coming off the screen, B.J. Armstrong. Now Luke has got to take him. Luke's got to take him as Divac sets a good screen. Now he sees he's got Luke. He's just going to go up, and this is what you do all the time. You take that 10, 12-footer over a big guy, and he comes out. Bulls 35% from the field. Didn't get to the free throw line much. Neither team really did. The Bulls are 10 out of 12, but it looked like when it started out, Tommy, both teams wailing away in that first quarter. Bulls ended up with a 9-point lead, their biggest lead, and the biggest lead now has been 5 for the Hornets, and Hornets might be able to have this one in the refrigerator.
Our next telecast, don't forget Friday night, game room at 6:30, and semifinal game 3, the Bulls may be tied with Charlotte. The Hornets hang on here, which it looks like they will. Friday night, you'll see it right here on Fox Sports Chicago. Bobby Phills comes into the ball game for the Hornets. Tony Kukoc will trigger the inbound pass. 17.8 seconds left. Bulls trail by 5. So you don't need the 3. You need 2 baskets. Michael drives inside, looking for Luke, who lays it up and in with 11.4 seconds left. They get it to Rice, and you got to foul him. And Luke does with 7.8 seconds left. And you don't want to really foul him. You have to foul him, but that's the guy you do not want to foul. 85% from the free throw line in the regular season. Through the playoffs, he's at 80%. Michael drives the baseline, gets underneath. Everybody comes to him. He's going to find Luke. Luke goes up in the air, lays it in with the left hand. Rice makes the first. 77-73 now. Charlotte with the lead with 7.8 seconds left. They can't put their hands up there and stop the clock. That's the big key. And Phil wants a timeout. So 7.8 seconds left now, and Phil is trying to look for maybe not a miracle, but not far from it. Bulls trail by 5, 78-73. And you look at the playoff veterans, current playoff veterans. Michael Jordan for the Bulls, 162 playoff games, 5 rings. Scotty, 161. Dennis Rodman right there, Clyde Drexler, and Horace Grant. Been there, done that. MJ kind of got the wet look, doesn't he? Well, they've got 4 guys in double figures. The Bulls have 3 players. You got Anthony Mason, who had 15 points tonight and 12 rebounds. Glenn Rice with 14 points. He still didn't break out, but he did pretty good with 10 points in the third quarter. He got 12 of his points in the second half, but the guy that did the damage off the bench was 8 points by B.J. Armstrong in this quarter, and Del Curry with 13. So their bench really hammered home
and took care of the Bulls.
John, Chicago Bulls Portrait of an Era is the only authorized collection of portraits of your 5-time world champs. The unforgettable memory of this historic team is captured forever in this never-before-published edition. To order, call 888-826-4610. Fourth quarter has been just huge for the Hornets, John. They have just come back and roared out. Started it immediately at the start of the fourth quarter, and they have been terrific here. And here's by quarters. Well, then you'll see the fourth. Bulls had a little lead, did it in the second, the third, but now in the fourth, Charlotte 29 points compared to just 16 for the Bulls, and it's 78-73.
29 points. That's the biggest quarter that they've had in Chicago.
Michael pops out. He'll take a very high arcing three that missed. Luke taps it out. MJ gets it over to Tony, and that'll do it. He hits the three, but it did not matter. The Charlotte Hornets have defeated the Chicago Bulls here at the United Center, 78-76. They've tied this series at 1 game apiece. Game 3 will be Friday night. You'll see it right here on Fox Sports Chicago. So the Hornets get the win, 78-76.
Yeah. They say it's all right. They say it's all right. Say it's all right. Have a good time, 'cause it's all right. Everybody knows that it's all right. Whoa, it's all right.